The crypto market is expected to have over 1 billion users by 2030, and the only way this is going to happen is if centralized finance and decentralized finance become one, and it is very easy to work in both of them, because right now a lot of people are scared of crypto, scared of DeFi because it's very intimidating and they think it's very difficult to use. So a project called Firepot is ultimately bridging the gap between centralized finance and decentralized finance, bridging the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 and making it very simple for people to use crypto. So Firepot, the way that they say, is the ultimate omni-chain access aggregator and AI-powered DeFi platform. Ultimately, they're leveraging a bunch of different tools like robo-advisory to comprehensive automation to Omnichain integration, and they're bridging the gap between traditional Web 2 users and the new world and the intimidating world for some people of Web 3. So when you're looking at Firepot, the cool thing about it is that they are currently in pre-sale on a platform called Communitas, and on this platform you can see that they are in their community round where you can go ahead and buy tokens if you want. They're trying to raise a total of $150,000 on Communitas. Right now they have raised 28.864% of that, and they will be launching on DEXs. One in particular is Camelot on September 8th. They talk about this on their website, where if you scroll down quite a bit, you can see how they say how they will be launching on Camelot DEX on September 8th. This token symbol is HOTT, and that is their native ecosystem token. So that's something that is pretty cool because they are offering a way for people to get involved now if you believe in their application, you believe in their mission, you believe in what they're trying to do. When you take a little bit of a deeper look and look at exactly what they offer, Firepot has 3 or 4 main products. So we click on products, we can see how they talk about Ember, which is their AI Copilot, robo-advisory, and Omnichain D-Wallet. They also have automations as well, which they mention throughout this page, which I think is also a feature. So I call it 4 features. When you're looking at Firepot, they have these 4 features. The first is Ember, which is Firepot's AI companion. Ultimately, the way it works is it's a revolutionary robo-advisory and CX. So it offers personalized guidance and insights to allow you to quickly navigate DeFi and make decisions. It has streamlined and intuitive UX, so it's very simple to interact with and use. It's always accessible because it is an AI tool, so you don't have to worry about someone being available to talk, not being available to talk. It's always accessible, and there's 24/7 customer service, so instantly resolving queries, delivering real-time support, and promptly resolving issues. In addition to this, you could look at unified portfolio management. This is where the automations aspect that I talked about comes into place, because with unified portfolio management, assets, yield positions, wallet management, all can be done in one place, which is something you don't see in the decentralized finance world. A lot of the time you have to have multiple wallets depending on which chain you're working on. So let's say you're on Ethereum blockchain. MetaMask is pretty easy, but if you want to use Cardano blockchain, you got to use a different wallet out there. It's not always easy to work cross-chain. So with this unified portfolio management, you can have automated yield optimization, so automatically seek out and capitalize on the highest yield opportunities in the DeFi space. It helps you identify where you can be earning the most yield from your crypto. Efficient consent management, so easily review, approve, or modify asset movements, yield optimization strategies, and just with a few taps. They have seamless asset management and seamless access control. So everything can be done just directly from one place, which is something that you can't really do yet in the DeFi space. A lot of projects have tried to do it, but personally, I have always just found that you have to have a lot of different integrations, use a bunch of different wallets for each chain you're working on, and nothing is that simple to work cross-chain. So with Firepot, they're solving this issue, and it's something that is very unique. So it's exciting to me that they are launching on September 8th to the public, and they're currently in their pre-sale. So I did buy some of the token on their pre-sale on Communitas. It's pretty simple to do. You just have to click connect wallet, and then you could connect whatever wallet you have. Like you could just use MetaMask if you want, and you could go ahead and easily purchase with your wallet. Well, last few things I want to talk about with Firepot is when you look at a little bit about their About Us section. When you click on About Us, you can see how it talks about a few things with their mission, with their team, and their main goals as a project. They talk about, in particular, how the vision of Firepot Finance is to create an atmosphere for everyone, even moms, with little technical knowledge to access DeFi, and is confidently backed by mechanisms like AI Copilot, robo-advisory, and Omnichain D-Wallet. So when you're looking at this, they talk about how DeFi is made easy with Firepot. And when you look at their white paper, they break this down even further, where they talk about the three main features and three main goals of Firepot as a whole. So as a whole, Firepot is trying to solve some three big problems in the DeFi space. The first is simplicity. They're trying to onboard users to DeFi in the most simple and easy way possible, because right now that is a huge hurdle for making DeFi mainstream. They're trying to solve the interoperability problem, because right now DeFi has a massive problem of interoperability where most of the time it's very difficult to bring tokens from one chain over to another. It's a headache to like swap USDC on, let's say, Ethereum and try to figure out how to get that over to let's say Cardano blockchain or Solana blockchain. It's not easy to do. And then the third is ownership. So not your keys, not your coins. They talk a little bit about how this is a big problem, because if you ever lose your key, you're just screwed. You can't recover your crypto. That's basically it. So they solve all three of these problems. With simplicity, they ultimately have that one-touch approach that I talked about earlier, where you can see all of your assets in one place, no matter what chain they are on, and you can easily go ahead and select an asset to farm, swap, or stake without having a bunch of different steps. It's just all the different blockchains are easily accessible from one place. Second was interoperability. Interoperability is what I just mentioned in terms of multiple blockchains in one place. So with Omnichain DeFi, it's no longer necessary to switch between various chains or bridge tokens. All of your assets and positions among chains are displayed together with actions available to them right next to each token. And then the third thing is ownership. So management of a private key or seed phrase for self-custody is not practical. Like I said, if you lose it, you never can recover your crypto. And this offers a single point of failure, meaning if you lose your seed phrase, you lose it, whether you wrote it down or you saved it somewhere, if you lose it, it's gone. You have no other way to access your crypto, which is a single point of failure, and it's not ideal. So they have a solution called decentralized self-custody, and this is a solution where they think it's going to make it much more practical and easy for people to get into the DeFi space with decentralized self-custody. So ultimately, Firepot is trying to revolutionize the entire crypto space, can bring a lot more people into the Web3 space. And I think this is going to be how we will see that 1 billion users that many people are projecting by 2030. It's going to be via a project like Firepot. So I invested in their pre-sale. They are going to be launching on a DEX on September 8th. So I definitely think it is worth checking out. And I'll throw a few links down below so you can check it out if you're interested.